Basic English Vocabulary. Describing relationships. Section. Married. Hello and welcome to our English language learning video. In this lesson, we will focus on the topic of married in the context of describing relationships. Understanding how to talk about marital status is essential for effective communication. So, let's dive in and learn some useful English vocabulary and phrases related to being married. Married is an adjective that describes the legal and social union between two people, typically recognized by law, in which they commit to sharing their lives together. It is important to note that married specifically refers to a union between two individuals, whereas terms like single, divorced, or widowed describe other relationship statuses. In English, we often use the phrase to be married to talk about someone's marital status. For example, she is married, or they are married. This simple phrase indicates that someone has entered into the state of marriage. When it comes to discussing marital status, it's helpful to know some key phrases and vocabulary. Let's take a look at a few commonly used expressions. Married. This term describes the status of being in a marriage. Spouse refers to a person's husband or wife. Husband describes a married man. Wife describes a married woman. Matrimony, a formal term for the state of being married. You can use these words and phrases in various contexts to describe your own or someone else's relationship status. For example, I am married to John, her spouse is a doctor, or my parents entered into matrimony 20 years ago. Now, let's learn how to ask and answer questions related to marriage. These are some common questions you may encounter. Are you married? This question asks about someone's current marital status. You can respond with, yes, I am married, or no, I am not married. How long have you been married? This question seeks to know the duration of a person's marriage. You can answer by saying, we have been married for X years, or we got married in year. Remember, it's important to be respectful when discussing someone's personal life. If you don't feel comfortable sharing your own marital status, it's perfectly fine to politely decline or redirect the conversation. When talking about a married couple, it's common to use specific vocabulary to describe their relationship. Here are a few terms you can use. Spouse. As mentioned earlier, this term refers to a person's husband or wife. Partner can be used as a gender-neutral term to describe someone's spouse. Better half, a more informal expression that means your spouse or romantic partner. Soulmate. This term describes a person ideally suited to another as a romantic partner. Feel free to use these words to express your thoughts and describe your own or someone else's marital relationship. Congratulations! You've reached the end of this English language learning video on the topic of married. We covered the essential vocabulary and phrases related to describing relationship status and discussed how to ask and answer questions about marriage. Remember to practice using these words and expressions in your conversations to become more fluent in English. The more you use them, the more natural they will become to you. Thank you for watching, and I hope this video has been